Hello internet friends, in this video I will be installing the wing attach bracket for the left wing fuel tank. It's very important that you pay attention to the plans at this section because you could be tempted to just keep going and installing ribs and not paying attention that there's a couple of things that you need to install before that, or before you put on the final rib here with the fuel fitting attachments. That being, you need to install the fuel vent line. So in the next video, we're going to have fun bending aluminum tubing to make a fuel vent line that needs to be fed through the ribs and then all the way out and bent next to the fuel cap. So that will be fun. I haven't messed with the tubing and the flare tool in, I want to say, like 2 years, maybe 3 years. It may have been that long. The last time I messed with that was I was making fuel lines for the fuselage. So also, you may notice I have a coverall suit. So just ordered this off Amazon. Seems to work pretty well to just throw on and not worry about getting sealant on my clothes. I did check after I was done working and I managed to not get any sealant on it, so I am pretty proud of myself at being able to control my mess. Okay, and if you're following along with your own RV-14 build, the thing to pay attention here is there's a couple of rivets that you do not want to rivet because they overlap with the rib that you're going to install later. And if I had a couple of suggestions of what I will do over on the next tank, is I would actually spread sealant across the entire flange of the nose rib. That's what I'm going to call it, because it's in the nose of the tank. I would just spread sealant all the way across there and then put another bead on the back of it, because that's going to need to have a radius so that way all the fuel stays in the fuel tank. And the challenge with this attach bracket is I'm going to need to get an inspection mirror so I can make sure that there's a bead of sealant along the flanges. So I will be going to the hardware store today to grab an inspection mirror, and hopefully I don't have to add more sealant because that will be an acrobatic. It won't be acrobatic. It'll be a maneuvering challenge to get in through the hole into the space that is small. I may have to have someone with small hands help me. Although now I'm wondering if instead of a mirror, a bore scope would help me. That would give me an excuse to buy a new tool. And we all know how much I love buying new tools. And if you didn't know, then I love buying new tools, and I will look for excuses to be like, oh, there's a tool that I need, and I bought it. And now I have it for whenever I need it. Software is kind of like that too. Sometimes, like I used to be like, oh, I don't want to pay for software because I could figure out how to do this myself, and now I'm lazy. I'm like, you know what? This software tool is only $30. I'm gonna save that much time trying to figure out how to write a script to do all this. So I will just pay the $30 that someone wants, and then I'll have a tool that saves me time. Because I can always get more money, but no matter what I do, there's nothing I can do to get more time. Except build an airplane and then fly it, and maybe that will save me time eventually. But probably not. If you are also interested in time traveling, come join our chat groups. If you scan these QR codes, especially the Slack group where everyone is and actually participates, then you will get the invite, and we will see you there and see you in the next video.